stars at the Greater Los Angeles Auto Show this year is this concept car by Giugiaro. It's an Italian interpretation of the Mustang. Very modern form with scissor doors and a very fastback greenhouse. We spoke with designer Fabrizio Giugiaro about this show car. Please, can you tell us how this project came about?
Was a very simple discussion with Jay Mays at 2005 Detroit show.
Yes.
And I always have problem, as I mentioned before, to have the authorization to do concept car with a certain brand. And he offered me the possibility to use a Ford brand. He said, in general, do you need a Ford? It's, yes, a Mustang. So it came really in this way very, very, very friendly.
Yes.
And Mustang, it's a brand that in USA, you know better than me what does it mean. The Mustang world, I say, it's already very nice. So to touch something like this was very critical, very difficult. This is the motivation why we choose that, to do something very different. Today the Mustang is very successful, sell like hell.
Yes.
So it's difficult to touch something like this. So,
but you really wanted to put a lot of emotion into the
yes,
car and your own feeling?
I mean, I wanted to show, this is just an example, that
Right.
if also we work on something that is already successful, we try to make also something more.
Yes, yes. I noticed that also you have like a completely glass roof.
Yeah, so in this model we introduce a few things that are not in the today Mustang, like this particular roof. That
Yes.
is not a roof, it's a big windshield, it depends on which angle you
Yes.
see it. And this scissor door, that door for a show car, of course, but works completely automatic.
Yes.
And the rear, which is the rear, I remember much more the Mustang of the 60s than
Yes.
the today Mustang. I mean, why not to try another solution, another kind of Mustang? This is the challenge to I don't want to compete with the today Mustang. It's not a retro car, but Mustang, as I said, is a world of style, is a world of story. So I could not make it and didn't want to do something which is far from the identity of this car. Work on an identity is absolutely not that easy, and this is one of the targets that I put on my mind.
You put a very fast rake on the greenhouse in terms of it's a fastback, like the current car really isn't a true fastback.
Yes, this is much more, and this solution is also very good in terms of roominess. It's a real, like the today Mustang, four-seater, but doesn't appear that. I want to show that the car looks like a two-seater, very sporty, but it is a four-seater.
One of the most beautiful features are the tail lights. That must have been very difficult to do, to wrap the tail lights up into the body that way.
Tail lights. Also about that, I choose the typical system of Mustang, 3 element.
Right.
But we move also on the top of the rear trunk, just to give an impression of modernity and also better visibility.